Merry Christmas, everybody. And if you don't celebrate like Christmas, happy Wednesday, good evening.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy
holidays. Happy holidays.
There you go. Happy holidays. We cover all the bases. Now we are going to start talking baseball.
Oh.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Never mind. Say talk baseball now.
The Mighty Ducks is a baseball team, right?
No. Not at all.
Is Emilio Estevez still coaching?
Emilio Estevez was a fire coach.
But that was some good movies though.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
Like you watch them now, you're kind of like, but it still kind of has like the bit of euphoria that it carried.
It's still pretty good, bro. Because I watched Sandlot. I watched Sandlot the other day, and Sandlot is still.
No, Sandlot's just a classic though. Sandlot will never get old. Yeah, here we are talking about movies now. So we totally stopped talking soccer. We're now gonna critique movies, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's why we've been gone so long, because we're
changing up things. No, just kidding. Welcome. Glad for you guys to be here with us today. My voice is so like raspy that I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know why it's raspy. I'm not sick or anything.
We all celebrated Christmas yesterday, and we're all fucked up in some way or form.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
boom.
There you go.
Boom. What he said.
So just bear with us. We're gonna talk Champions League, even though we're pretty behind on the subject matter, but it doesn't come back till February, so it's never too late, I guess, unless we waited till February 18th. But yeah, so the group stage ended. We'll go over the winners and losers. We'll go through the matchups that are coming up in February and March, and we'll probably take a guess at who's going to be in the final.
Yeah.
Or we can just probably take a guess who makes it to the next round.
Yeah, who beats let's do that.
Instead of jumping the gun so far.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Excuse my chair. It's going to break any second. So yeah, what was your biggest surprise out of the group stage, guys?
Ajax. How?
Yeah, I'll call that one.
I picked them too, bro.
Losers, take the L.
That against that Valencia squad. I mean, how? I mean, the game against Chelsea, they couldn't even score to save their damn lives. And then, I don't know.
Who did you guys have in that group?
I had Ajax and Valencia, I think. Yeah, I had Ajax and Valencia again too. I didn't have Chelsea coming out.
I had Ajax and Chelsea.
I had Valencia and Chelsea. The winner. I put my faith in Lampard. I put my faith in the best league, La Liga. And we came out clutch. We
actually have some La Liga news coming up probably at the end of the show. Boss Man going to tell y'all some stuff about La Liga content.
Mm-hmm. How are we going to throw La Liga into the Champions League?
No, I was saying at the end of the... All right, I'm going to...
All right, bear with Justin. He's a little bit under the weather. Alcohol-wise.
Nah, really under the weather.
But, yeah, so you guys got that one wrong. So that's pretty exciting. The Ajax euphoria, I guess, was still in your blood from last season, which understandable, but I didn't think the two pieces that they were missing were going to be such a big deal because they went the first three games without conceding a goal. So
yeah, it wasn't really like they fell off though. It's
like right there, the loss of the lit doesn't really the loss of the lit doesn't really show.
And right off the
bat. No, Dejan, but I'm talking about defensively. Like you're not allowing teams to score on you. You go the first three games without being scored on, and you just crumble in the last three, and boom, you're out. And that's the magic of the Champions League. You got 6 games to prove your worth. They did it the first 3, and I don't know if they got tired out with all the the qualifiers they had to do just to get into the group stage. That could be a part of it, but it wasn't their season this time. But they still show that they can do it again. And the sad part is they're gonna have to do it again through qualifiers if they end up winning the what is it, the Eredivisie? How do you say it?
Eredivisie.
The Dutch league.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like saying the actual. You know me. I gotta learn how to pronounce shit. So I'm gonna do this thing.
Got you.
So yeah, out of the group stages, the top performing clubs was Bayern Munich. They scored 24 goals. They had the most possession, 63%, and Juventus had the most tackles with 58. The top scorers were Lewandowski with 10. Ziyech from Ajax had the most assists with 5. And Tagliafico had the most tackles with 18. And Muslera with Galatasaray had the most saves with 35. So
that's actually an interesting stat. Quick question for you boys, though. Robert Lewandowski, overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Super underrated. The man scores nonstop. He's basically caught up to Karim Benzema in the Champions League scoring active scorers, I guess you could say, because to Ronaldo, Messi, and Benzema, and now Lewandowski is one of, I think, the top 4 or top 5. They're like active still, and Lewandowski just banged in 10 in the group stages. So.
But he's been good for a long time though too.
Yeah, since Dortmund, since we found out who he was at Borussia.
Yeah, I mean, we take Ronaldo and Messi out of the equation. We talk about him all the time. That's how great he is.
As far as goal scoring, yeah.
But we have 2 of the greatest players ever to play this game, so of course he's on the sideline.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of players are. That's the crazy thing about it. There's so many players young and still, I don't want to say old, but getting up there, I guess you could say.
Old.
Old, or is it gonna go with old?
Old, yeah, man. Call it what it is, bro. Old.
Right. And then just for a little bit more stats, in the possession game, I said Bayern had the most with 63. Then it was Liverpool and Manchester City tied for 61%. And then average passing accuracy was Man City, 89%, Juventus, 88%, and Bayern with 88% as well. And then the most passes completed was, of course, Pep Guardiola's Man City with 3,833. Then Liverpool, and then Bayern in third.
It's not surprising.
So those 3 teams pretty much we know are going to be holding the ball. So there's going to be some interesting matchups for them in the next ties. I guess the last 16. Bayern plays who again?
Bayern plays Chelsea.
Chelsea. Okay.
We know some history behind that matchup.
Liverpool plays
Atletico,
and then Man City plays my beautiful Real Madrid. So yeah, that's 61. They could have it, but we should have Eden Hazard by then, so we'll be good.
Eden Hazard's fat, man. He's not gonna do anything.
Eden Hazard was playing good until Munir freaking came through and injured him.
He's not gonna do anything, bro.
We're averaging 3.5 or something goals per game with Eden Hazard, and since he's been hurt, we went down to like 1 point something goals per game. So Hazard makes a difference whether fat or not.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench though.
So, well, yeah, it depends how everything's going. But he'll be back soon, so I don't worry. My team's better than yours, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, why we?
Because you're attacking mine on my players.
You see how quick you want to go low blow, bro? What's that about? What's that about?
You can Europa League it all you want, bro.
I mean, listen, man. Hey.
Our league is still the best in the world, though.
Yeah. Premier League is the best in the world, bro. Come on.
Yeah, right. It just has more TV rights than anybody else. That's all.
Listen, bro. There's a reason that it has more TV rights because it's quality. Listen, man. Let's not take up the show with this because we can have a whole nother episode for full-on debate, bro. And I will come with straight facts, heat, all times.
I mean, yeah, we can list the greatest players that ever played the game. Some of the greatest games that have ever been played. I mean, let's go back.
Yo, look at the coaches in our league right now, bro. Pep, Guardiola. Pep and Guardiola are the same person. Guardiola, Ancelotti,
Klopp.
What's my man's name? Mourinho.
Oh, yep. How many Champions League titles do we have amongst all 4 of those coaches, though? Too many.
Mourinho has more than Pep. That's all I know.
Yeah, he does.
He does. He has 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 more. Yeah, it's still more though.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Zizou has 3 too, so we're good.
Yeah, you see, we got off track, bro, because now we're debating the leagues and all.
Yeah, but we're talking Champions League trophies though, so we're still kind of on par.
We are on point, but just listen, man. As long as any Liverpool Scousers, you can say what you want. I don't want you guys to win the Champions League, so I don't care.
What do we think about the Napoli Barcelona matchup?
I think that's actually going to be closer than we all think it's going to be, but I think Barcelona is definitely going to win that whole thing.
Did Napoli screw themselves cutting off Ancelotti?
I think so. I mean, I just think it's weird to cut him after a win, after advancing. Like, hey, we're going to advance to the next round with a quality win. Hey, but you're fired. You're not going to be there for it. And he's a legend too, so I feel like that's kind of, unless he was with that idea to do that, like if he was like, all right, I'm out, then yeah, but if they just fired him, like, hey, they gave him a call, like, hey, Carlo, thanks for that win.
Good win.
Good win, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Like, that's crazy to me.
Well, I got insight here. Just let me pull it up.
Uh-oh. Sal with the insight.
Oh,
Guardiola water breakdown.
There it is.
So in Italy, they have a practice where when teams aren't doing well, they go on a training camp and the players have to all stay together and can't see their friends or family. Doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's supposed to motivate. Napoli's owners were pushing it because of all the losses they've taken in Serie A, all the draws.
What place are they in Serie A right now?
11th.
Oh, that's wild.
They're down. So Ancelotti was caught in the middle of this where ultimately he sided with the players. And he didn't want to take them into that training camp. And Napoli's owners just weren't having it. So they said, you know what, if you're not on our side and you're going to pull these players into special training, then you're gone. So that was
the 86 them. They're like, oh, you thought that Champions League win was going to buy you some time, Jack? Nah, the hell out of here. We're Italy. We do crazy shit.
Gattuso had already been lined up for weeks, though. So they already knew that they were going to sack him.
Gattuso
didn't even have a good stint in AC Milan. So
no, he's not even a raw coach at all, though. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's exactly what he is, though.
Yo, that's one of the fires memes of the decade. Put that meme up for one of the fires of the decade. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes maybe shit. That's how I feel about Man United right now. That's
what you need to do with that is just go to Italy, try some food in a restaurant, and say that exact freaking phrase or comment or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, right.
I'll probably get hit with a freaking banana or something in that damn country. They'll probably all I hear is start hearing gorilla noises, bananas falling from the ceiling. Oh,
hey, that is one of the worst campaigns ever.
Yeah. What is it? Todos son monacos or whatever, however they say what they were saying. Monkey. That was weird.
Yeah,
anyways.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, back on track.
But okay, so yeah, Ancelotti's gone. Barca, I guess we're gonna say Barca will take that one.
Advances. Let me start writing some of these down. So we got Barca coming out of that one.
All right, Barca wins that one. And then the good one is Dortmund and PSG. I know PSG's are good. I don't know if they're great, but Dortmund didn't have too bad of play. It's just they're so off in the Bundesliga that it's I don't know. I don't really know what to call it.
Dortmund can't control speed. They can't keep up with anyone that's fast. So the Dortmund defense, once you throw that speed that Mbappe has, they just start falling over and they start moving around. They don't know what to do. And that's the problem with this Dortmund side anyway. Who's their coach again?
I don't coach.
I'm still thinking, what's the name? The PSG coach is coaching him.
Yeah. He should have been sacked. The rumor was he would have been sacked, but
bro, if Valverde can keep a job, that dude's gonna stay.
His defense is horrible. I don't know why.
Is it Kovac?
No, it's not Kovac. No, that's Bayern.
Bayern. Okay,
yeah. But
Dortmund, Tuchel?
Tuchel, no. Tuchel is PSG's. Whatever Dortmund's coach's name, I forget.
Yeah, I can't think.
We're starting. We're sorry, but yeah, I mean, bringing back Hummels was a horrible move for them. What they're thinking,
bro.
but
Listen,
PSG gonna out.
That's the dumbest saga I've ever seen. Like that whole league is so weird, bro. It's like they build up themselves to be stars, and then they're just like, okay, I'm gonna go to Bayern Munich. Oh shit! Now let's go back to Dortmund. It's just weird, bro. Like that's weird to me. Like they grew up there, like I want to play for Bayern Munich, and then I want to go back to Dortmund when I'm done. I don't know. Anyways,
yeah.
But I definitely have PSG beating them though.
Yeah,
to come out, I have PSG advancing in that. Yep.
I'll be the oddball. I'm gonna take Dortmund.
No, I think
I'm not. I could be definitely wrong.
I think Neymar and Mbappe are too much for them.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it is, but you still don't know what Jadon Sancho could do.
Nah, Jaden's the boy. He's gonna come to Man United.
They got the Real Madrid loanee Hakimi doing big things, scoring goals.
They got a good team.
They got a really decent team.
Mr. Glass still starting out there or no?
Marco Reus? Yeah.
Oh, he's starting?
Yeah.
Damn, that boy played a full season this year?
They're about to. Unless you jinx him right now.
Nah, he gonna get hurt, man.
He's gonna get hurt the first day back once they get back.
Not because of me. Not because of me.
Yeah, you just jinxed him.
Nah, bro, there's a
curse, bro.
Oh, for sure. There's a clause in his contract to get injured at least 3 times a year. It's coming. Don't worry.
Injury clause.
Yeah. And the thing is, with me, the reason I'm on him so much is because I really liked him. A few years back, I really liked him, and then I was just like, "Yo, this guy is actually broken." Like he walked on the field one year and he got hurt. He's like walked out there. And, I'm injured. So I don't know.
Basically, that happened.
No, I'm telling you. So we got so far advancing. We got Barca and PSG. What else? I see the next game is like.
What do we say? Do we pick anybody between Chelsea and Bayern? Because I know we brought that up.
No, we didn't get there yet. Do you want to go to that one? PSG, Bayern and Chelsea.
Yeah, let's do Bayern and Chelsea because Chelsea has been a big surprise both in the Premier League and in Champions League. Lampard is doing a lot of things right. I think this is a great opportunity to show how good this team really is because even though they're very inconsistent at times, they're just a really good team when they really get everything rolling together. And they showed it against that Tottenham game that we'll go over later in the next show or whatnot. But I still don't like the fact that we don't see Pulisic as much as we started to, and then now it's slowly dropped off again. But Willian is playing big. I think he could be a danger for the Bayern defense. I don't really who plays in the middle for Bayern anyways? Like I don't really watch them play. No, like in the midfield. Like who are their starting midfielders?
I don't know. Do they still put Javier Martinez in midfield sometimes, or what do you do? He's just like a utility guy now.
I think he's gone.
Nah, he's still.
Perisic still in the middle.
Perisic plays. I don't know if he plays.
He's a forward. He plays on the wings.
Yeah.
No, Perisic is. Yeah, I have it right here. Perisic is in the middle.
He is.
Yeah, Perisic is midfielder. Yeah.
Damn.
I guess it's working. 24 goals in the Champions League. Something working.
Oh, Coutinho's
in the
Coutinho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
do they have Goretzka playing in the middle?
Oh yeah, Goretzka's in the middle. Muller is back on the starting.
I heard he's been out of form though.
He has been out of form. Thiago
Alcantara, forget about him too. Damn.
Yeah, there's so many good players that play there, and then you just barely you forget about them.
Yeah.
So I guess they got the better. I don't know. Do they have the better midfield? Would you say they have a better midfield? Because I don't know. Because Conte, Kovacic, and Jorginho are pretty solid. And I like the fact that Conte nowadays is pushing up a lot more. I find that very interesting.
Yeah, he's a lot more aggressive further forward.
Yeah, his passing has gotten a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like Lampard is going to keep surprising me. I know he's going to stumble at some point in this Champions League. But I'm going to go with the upset here because I know they're not the favorites, or you probably wouldn't consider them the favorites. But yeah, I'm going to go with Chelsea in 2 legs.
I actually agree with everything that you said there, but the results. I'm gonna go Bayern Munich in this one. I think Robert Lewandowski, man, with the experience and he's just gonna keep banging them in. I think this is where Lampard actually fumbles or stumbles a bit in this knockout round. So I'm going with Bayern Munich. Coutinho looks like the player of old now. So that's going to be another threat as well. So, and I know Bayern's looking for some revenge, some Champions League revenge on Chelsea. So I'm going with them, the German Giants.
I'm going with Chelsea.
Oh,
after what Lampard showed against Mourinho, I have more faith in him that he can actually bring out a side that works. He'll work out his tactics somehow, but after what he's been showing this season, yeah, I'll give my faith to Lampard for this one.
Oh, disagreement. I like it.
I'll take it. All right, so what do we got now? Well, we all got different here. So I guess for me, I got Dortmund. I go with Barca and Chelsea. And then Jay, you have Barca, PSG, Bayern?
Yes.
And then Sal has Barca, PSG, Chelsea.
Yep.
All right. All right, let's pick another one out the hat. What do you want to go with?
Atleti and Liverpool.
Okay.
Diego Simeone versus Jurgen Klopp.
Oh, God, bro.
Have they faced off before in the Champions League?
I feel like it.
Yeah, I feel like
they have, bro. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but I feel like they have. I'm actually not gonna be. I'll start off with this one if it's okay with you lads. I'm actually not gonna be biased. I don't think Liverpool are gonna win the Champions League, but this is not where they're gonna fumble. I think that Liverpool is going to advance, and I think because of the firepower that they have, they'll figure out a way to break down Simeone's Atleti at some point, even though they got a strong midfield. I think Liverpool has too much firepower, although it's probably going to be closer and a little bit low scoring, but I think Liverpool probably going to get through on that one for me.
So I'll say Atleti go through.
Yeah.
Only if Cavani makes the move. If Cavani does make the move in the winter over to Atleti, they need that scoring power.
Is he not cup tied though?
I don't think so. I don't think he's played a Champions League game in the group stages.
Yeah.
He hasn't?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, shit. Well, then there you go.
If that move happens with that defense that Atleti have and Simeone just being Simeone, he can make Liverpool just get frustrated. Liverpool will make a mistake. With Cavani there, he'll score. But if no Cavani happens, that transfer does not, give it all to Liverpool at that point.
So who are you picking? Are you gonna put a question mark on your selection?
You know what? As much as I do love the Premier League, I love Simeone more. Let's go Simeone.
Oh, Atleti.
So I see it as a very, very good tie. Both teams are good defensively. Both teams are good at pressuring the ball. The skill players are more on the Liverpool side. Atletico is a more defensive side. With the whole counter-attacking aspect with Joao Felix and Morata. I'm not even sure. I haven't watched Atletico at all. I really don't like to watch them. It's very boring.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if Diego Costa plays at all. But Joao Felix and Morata, on a good day, they could do some damage.
Morata.
I don't think it's enough.
Bro.
I don't think it's enough, especially with Van Dijk back there and Alexander-Arnold and all that. It's good to see a La Liga side. We have 4 La Liga sides, 4 Premier League sides in the last 16, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, but I'm going to say Atletico drops out at this point. If Cavani does come, then the table or the scales might tilt a little bit differently, but I still say Liverpool hangs it up. I mean, Atletico hangs it up, and Liverpool continue on.
All right.
Into what will be the quarterfinals, right?
Yes. And before we get to the big game for us here, we should just really quickly. I think we're all gonna agree that Juventus beats Leon to go to the that's.
Yeah, I don't see Leon going farther than Juventus.
Okay, and then what do we got? What do we got with Atalanta and Valencia?
That's a tough one because Atalanta was scored on. Atalanta was the opposite of Ajax in the group stages. In the first 3 games, they couldn't even score. They got scored on heavy, and then in the last 3 games, they switched it around.
I actually think I'll go with Atalanta in that. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with Atalanta. I'm gonna go with Valencia. I'm gonna have to pull with them. Atalanta showed what they had. They do have firepower, like I had previously mentioned when the group stage started. I think Valencia is a tough match. Like they gave Real Madrid a tough match, so and almost won. So I'm gonna go Valencia in that one.
I'll go Atalanta just because over the weekend against Milan, they showed they have the firepower, beating them 5-0. Gomez is back in form, so is Ilicic. So as long as those two are firing on all cylinders, they can beat Valencia any day.
Yeah, but then again, Valencia is not a degrading AC Milan that.
Yeah, I was about to say
slowly dissipating.
They're evaporating, bro.
Yeah,
they're evaporating. You ever seen somebody pour salt on a slug? That's exactly what's happening to that club.
That's just sad.
It's sad because so much history in that club.
No, it's
you
really,
can't even bring it up.
It's really
you can't
sad.
speak about history at this point. It's just your team is not even worth like.
No, I'm actually scared that's where Man United is going to end up, bro.
No, I mean AC Milan was just really a whole bunch of dumb mistakes, selling it to an owner that didn't have money in the first place.
Bro,
no way to buy players, selling off everything you had.
Hey, that shit is sad, bro.
And then to keep going before we get into Serie A talk.
Before we go. Let's get to the granddaddy of them.
Tottenham and Leipzig. What do you have there?
Leipzig? The special one, man. Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, I can't rule out Jose Mourinho.
Yeah,
and then he has Dele Alli rolling.
They're gonna get through. That will not be the team that knocks out Mourinho this tournament.
I don't think so. Even though Leipzig is that where Haaland plays?
No, he's at Salzburg.
Yeah, he's at Salzburg. Yeah.
And the rumor is that because they are Red Bull teams, that he moves up to Leipzig during the transfer window that's coming up.
That's so weird. How does that work?
It's just like City teams. I mean, everyone, City has their lower division teams, you could say, right?
Yeah.
So, what is it? Down in Australia, you have, City, Melbourne City, which feeds into New York City FC, which New York City FC feeds into another city team, and then that city team feeds into Manchester City.
Trickle down effect.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's only reason why. So if Haaland goes, then hey, Leipzig. Either way, I still give it to Leipzig.
All right, so I'm Tottenham. I'm still Tottenham on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mourinho and Dele Alli and Harry Kane, which was one of the top scorers in the group stage. I believe he had 5. I think he was tied with Raheem Sterling at 5 goals in the group stages. So he knows what to do. He knows how to find the net. And against Leipzig, I'm sure he's going to find it.
right, exactly.
All right. So then, last but not least, we have Real Madrid and Manchester City.
It's a big matchup.
Well, I think I'm going to go with Man City.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, screw off.
You just tell me to screw off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
tell you why.
Real Madrid is taking this, so hands down. Like I said earlier, Manchester City can have all the possession they want. If Fernandinho continues to sit back there as a center back, well, good luck to him. Even I think the young guns that we have, Vinicius, Rodrigo, I believe they could run by him or walk by him on any given day. So, and then if anything, if Eden Hazard is back, Kyle Walker has a nice little task at hand there. And then Courtois keeping clean sheets way more than last season. So I think we're good defensively. We have one of the best center backs in the world with Rafael Varane. We have the best midfield trio, I think, still. So.
I mean, you still have Ramos.
It's debatable.
Nobody's better than Toni Kroos. I'm sorry.
Debatable, but
no, I'll agree with Mario on that one. Toni Kroos is still.
No, Kevin De Bruyne is fire, bro.
Oh man, I don't know, man. There's something about Tony. You watch Tony.
No, Kroos is raw. I'm not saying he's not raw, but I'm talking about
De Bruyne is only better at him because he actually scores more. But in the passing aspect and everything of the game, Toni Kroos is just
he's back in form now. So obviously you have Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Sal?
I have Madrid, unless Stones and Laporte come back, which
I'd actually think that if Stones comes back, that benefits Madrid.
That's true. I mean, unless City can fix that defense, which I doubt they're gonna fix that defense. You're gonna have Bale and Benzema coming down on you, and Vinicius or whoever else,
whoever they decide to throw out there. Bale, maybe. Oh no, you said Bale. Yeah.
I mean, you have those guys coming at you. That that midfield. I still like Casemiro a lot. He's gonna. Casemiro will not let Kun Agüero come through. He will not. And then just in case you have Ramos in the back, and we all know what Ramos can do, given a little, little elbow here, stuck there,
He gets stuck in, bro.
I mean,
so you also have Real Madrid.
Yeah, as the header says down here.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna pick Manchester City to win this, just because Pep's gonna have an elite defense with Fernandinho and either John Stones or Otamendi in the back. Are you kidding me? City's going down, bro. City's going down. I don't want to hear that Manchester City shit. And there's gonna be one reason and one reason only. And Sal mentioned it earlier, and he's probably the most underrated player in the sport at this moment and deserves all the credit in the world because he's found his star again, and that is the boy Karim Benzema. Going there with all his experience. I think he's third or fourth all-time Champions League goal scorer.
Fourth.
Doesn't matter, bro. Benzi is back in the game, putting the ball in the net, setting people up. That boy is reminding me right now. His game reminds me of somebody that used to play for Manchester United that I took for granted. But as I got older, I appreciate him so much more that I gave him the nickname The Waiter. His name is Dimitar Berbatov, because not only because he banging goals, but he was serving them up, And Benzi's looking like that now. You can see it at the bottom here. I didn't sign off on that, but still, that is what I think is going to happen. Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane, back in the saddle, back in form. Come on, you thought I was gonna pick City, guys? Get out of here. Let's go.
Get out of there. So we have the unanimous pick is Real Madrid. So we actually all agree on one matchup. Every other matchup it's 2-1. Actually, no, wait. We got Juventus 3.
We all had
2-0.
Yeah.
And then anybody picked? Oh, Justin picked Bayern. Yeah, and the Barca.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot. So we got 3 matchups that are 3-0. Well, for us, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. And then the rest are all 2-1 division. So,
all we need now is the Champions League. The champions.
Well, there you go. You did it for us. So we're good.
Yeah.
And I think that was the right amount of time, so it doesn't get flagged on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we're good. All right, so we're legit set with everything.
Yes, we hit.
Everybody's good with their picks.
I'm
We're
good.
Gonna change it later.
I'm not changing. I wrote them all down. I'm not changing it.
I'm not changing either. Yeah.
So, are we gonna say that Lewandowski is gonna be the top scorer at the end of all of this, like after the finals comes through and everything? He's at 10.
Yes.
Nobody's close to him, really.
Yes.
I think the second closest is 6.
Lewandowski is gonna be number 1.
How many do you think he'll score by the end of the Champions League? By the time he's out,
he's scoring at least 3 more.
3 more?
Yeah, could be 4, but I'm going 3.
It does get a little bit tighter in these group matches. I mean, these last 16s and stuff.
Going 15 to 17 to end his total.
All right, so I'll go right between that, and I'll say 16 on the dot.
All right.
Because if he scored 10, I figure he can bang in a couple more.
Yeah,
and it depends who their matchups are, too.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. We'll end it with that. Lewandowski is going to be a top scorer in the Champions League. You heard who we all picked for the quarterfinals, or to make it to the quarterfinals. And then we'll see you guys. Well, we won't see you guys till February, but Champions League wise, we won't see you till February.
He's already getting ready to have us disappear again.
And then, so that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys happen to watch through the whole thing, give us your picks. Let us know down below. Hit the like button, subscribe.
Boxing Day? It's possible.
And FieldTalk Just and Sal will probably give you guys live
Boxing Day content. It's possible. I don't know. Sal might be going by himself because, like I said, I had a lot to drink and I'm not done drinking.
Doesn't make it contractual.
First of all,
mandate.
Contractual obligations.
Contractual obligations. Before we go, I'd like to point out my 100% attendance rate on Field Talk. Okay, I've been here with y'all throughout all of it. Okay, hold your boy down 100%. And you guys already know what to do. Follow at Field Talk _Benzi Guardiola Water Break. Follow at Field Talk just _ at Talk Soccer. It's Field Talk. We're trying to come back and hit you in a new year with the content. I won't bring that phrase back until we do hit you with the content, even though I just said content again.
Well, we're actually going to come right back after this show with the Premier League recap and a Boxing Day match previews. So stay tuned or watch the next video, whatever you guys like. Just remember to like, subscribe, and keep following us, and we'll keep bringing content.
There it is. I like this style. There you go.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.